The first thing you need to know is the overarching philosophy of why this works. Because billions of people each and every month are searching to improve their lives. They're searching to buy things, or they're searching to buy services that they believe are going to improve their lives, okay? So where are we searching? Well, it's YouTube or Google, generally speaking. Sure, there's some searching that goes on in other places, but generally people searching on YouTube and Google are closest to being ready to click that buy button and to purchase that thing they think will help them improve their lives. So what are these things that improve our lives? We got to kind of break these up into two categories. I've got some examples down here on a notepad, so I'm gonna look down and read a few of those off. But the first idea is things, okay? So we live in a consumerist type society. We've all been programmed through television programming to believe that things are going to make us feel better, right? Commercials, that's the goal of commercials, is to help us think that things will make us feel better. So what kinds of things? Well, I've got a big property here and my lawn was getting out of control. So there was a moment when I thought that a lawnmower and a weed whacker would make me feel better because I could mow the lawn and make it look better. Indeed, it worked and it was great. How did I know what lawnmower to get? Did I choose gas? Did I choose electric? I Googled and YouTubed for this. So this is kind of the basics of how it works. So other ideas, VR headset is something I purchased recently, blenders, vacuum cleaners, makeup, graphics card, tools, jack stands, camping gear, tents, sleeping bags. This list goes on forever. I mean, Amazon has millions of physical things that people can and do purchase. And sometimes it goes to home security, it goes to smart home, it's the Nest, it's the Ring doorbell. I mean, it just goes in so many directions. It's absolutely crazy. And we'll talk about how to figure out what direction is best for you in a minute. Then there's the other side of things. Some people are searching for results. Okay, they want a different result or a new outcome in their life. So they might be searching for how to lose 10 pounds. A business owner might be searching for how to rank on Google, or they might search for how to get more leads for my business. Okay, an individual who has a mortgage they got last year at about 5% might be right now searching, how do I save money on my mortgage? Or how do I refinance my mortgage? Okay, because they expect they're going to get an outcome they like. And if you're a mortgage broker, there might be a $1,500 to $2,000 commission in there for you. Massages, got some sore shoulder, sore neck. People might search for massages. They might search for chiropractors. At some point, people will search for dentist work, etc. How to get more leads, how to get ripped, how to get dates, how to cure acne. This list also goes on and on and on for damn near ever, okay? So people search for those two types of things. And if you're like, well, Miles, but a house is a thing. It's like, yeah, but it's a little bit more of a process. And generally speaking, we need an individual in between us to broker that deal and make that deal happen for most people, okay? So those are the two ideas. You're gonna sell things or you're gonna sell services. Now, things are gonna offer you a little lower income, okay? Your commissions on selling a tent, on selling a VR headset, etc. It's not yours, you don't stock it, don't worry, we'll talk about that. That's probably gonna be in the range of $50. Now, it could be $20, it could be $200 to $300, but I'm just choosing 50 as a round number so we can base some math off of it and see exactly what it takes. On the other side, on the services, that's probably gonna bring in about $500, okay? If you know how to help a business owner rank #1 on Google because you know SEO, you could probably make $500 a month from one person. So if you're making $500 a month, you need 2 people per month to make $1,000 per month. If you sell houses, you're probably making more than that, and you probably need 1 deal or less per month to make your $1,000 per month, okay? So there's this math side of it. And then selling the things, generally speaking, as an affiliate, because this is getting down the road of affiliate marketing, you are going to make between 5 and 15% commissions on physical, tangible things. Now, the cool thing about tangible things is the volume and the ease of purchase. Okay, a real estate deal usually takes weeks, if not months of searching, and then it's a 30 to 45 day process to get the actual deal all the way to closing. So it can be a long process for someone, but selling a tent for someone who's ready to go camping next weekend and they want it to show up on Prime this weekend and they're looking for the best tent for cold weather, bingo, that is a massive opportunity to get lots and lots of sales. So you can replace volume with high ticket. They're interchangeable. Again, 2 sales at $500 commission a month for you is your $1,000 a month, or if you're getting $50 commissions, that's 20 sales per month. So it's 1 every other week versus what would that be, 5 per week? So it's almost every day on that. Now, billions of people are searching for things to buy or services to obtain that will help them improve their lives, is the overarching theory. Your job is to use content marketing and to use content ultimately to connect them with what they ultimately want. Now, if you don't have a service that you're offering, you're going to go down the path of affiliate marketing. I have trainings, specific free trainings, 100% free trainings on affiliate marketing. It's a full hour masterclass. Link will be below. I'll have it pop up above my head. And the theory here is that people like me are searching. So real world example that just happened this last week. I purchased a VR headset. I'm into sim racing. It's like racing simulators. You know, it's kind of like a driving game, but it's very realistic, if you will. So I was searching for the best VR headset for sim racing. And you know what? Not one person had a definitive post or video that said, this is the best of the best for you. Therefore, I didn't take anyone's individual recommendation in that world. But when I was searching for my lawnmower, I was searching for a quiet lawnmower for large lawns with hills. That was specifically what I searched for. And there's literally like ridinglawnmowersforhills.com. There's all these sites dedicated to my exact situation because we're all searching in specifics. They call this a long tail keyword phrase is what this is. So I was searching specifically for a quiet lawnmower for hills and large properties. And I found a very specific electric lawnmower and I ended up buying it. And someone ended up getting a commission when I purchased that because I didn't want to go to the store and back to get it. I wanted it dropped off 2 days later. And someone made a 10% commission on my $400 purchase. Okay. They made about $40 on that. So that's how the game works. Then let's talk about the tactics, right? What are those things you need to learn, those specific skills you need to build in order to do this? And then we'll talk about the full numbers on how to get to $1,000 a month in a second. So there's 3 main skills you're going to have to learn. And the best part is I teach all of these for free here on my channel. Number 1 is keyword research. To me, this is the most important skill because when people are searching for those things that they think are going to improve their lives, they're using keywords. Google is based on keywords. YouTube is based on keywords. And if you title your post the exact same way that I'm searching for it, has a really good chance of ranking. Example, what is the best VR headset for sim racing? No one made that exact post. It's a keyword phrase. I searched it. It gets volume. It's a real thing, but no one did this level of research. Therefore, no one ranked for this. Therefore, no one helped me get what I wanted. And I had to find another route to obtain that thing that I wanted. Makes sense? Had someone written this exact post and made a very comprehensive argument and showed me how they detailed and did the research and came to a conclusion that this was the one, I would have clicked and bought it and I would have had it here earlier because I spent hours of researching instead of trusting someone's kind of recommendation. Number 2 is search engine optimization. This is the idea of what do you do with the keyword? How do you lay the keyword out? How do you lay your page out? How do you set up your YouTube video so that it's optimized for said keyword? Again, I got a free SEO video. It's a 2-hour masterclass that shows you everything you need to know about SEO. Link to that will be in the description. And then finally is content. You got to create content, whether you're creating videos like these or whether you're writing blog posts, you have to actually create content. I've got a video that that shows you how to create content fast that ranks well on Google. It teaches you like a really cool trick to kind of letting Google tell you what it wants you to write in your posts. Obviously that link's down there. So back to the overarching idea. People are searching, billions of people are searching for things that they want. You have the ability to either partner with physical things, or if you're a professional and you have a service, you can collect leads and you can essentially use content to meet those people searching for you and help them get what they want. Okay. The tactical things we need to do are keyword research, search engine optimization, and content marketing. Well, then the question is, how much content does it take, right? How long is this going to take? For my wife and I, it took many years. It took about 5 years for us to really get to that lifestyle income number. We're now 10 years in on that business and the numbers are absolutely astounding. On this most recent brand, the Miles Beckler brand, it took me about a year to a year and a half to really gain traction and get up over that $10,000 per month mark. I had been doing it my second time. I can tell you firsthand that it's a lot easier the second time than it was the first time. Regardless of whether it takes you 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, even 10 years, is it worth it for you to literally make more than 98% of people in your country and to have the lifestyle freedom that allow you to work when you want, from where you want, how you want, with who you want? It's pretty amazing and it's worth it at all costs. But again, I want to give you specific numbers so we can have an idea of how this might work. Let's say you do your keyword research and you write 100 excellent search engine optimized posts that are focused on a specific keyword that's based on my keyword research videos. Okay. You did 100 of them 100 times over. If you did 1 per week, that's about 2 years. If you do 2 per week, you should be able to get this done in about a year. Okay. So if your 100 posts on average get 40 visits per month, this means they're getting on average just over 1 visit per day per post, which is very conservative. And odds are you're gonna have 1 or 2 out of this that really take off and get hundreds and hundreds of visits per month. So that means you're getting 4,000 visits per month to your website on average. If you get a 0.2% conversion, right? That's 20% of 1%. This is 0.2. It's less than 0.5%. Very small conversion rate. But if you get a 0.2 conversion rate, you will make 20 sales. And if you're getting $50 commission on each one of those sales that you put through, right there, you have set yourself up to make your first $1,000 per month. And the cool part is you now have the skills. You know how to do keyword research. You know how to publish content regularly. You know how to optimize content regularly. You've gone through the motion and you've gotten your first checks in the mail. And then it becomes real. And this is where it gets exciting, because at this point, you want to go all in and you want to find what worked. What did the search engines rank for you? Where are you getting most of your traffic? And you want to do more of what is proving to work. Of that 100 posts that you put out, the 80-20 rule will take over. 80% of them won't do much. 20% of what you do is going to really carry the lion's share of the sales and the lion's share of that traffic. So you go in, you analyze what worked, and you go do more of what worked. This is the path of how you can go from bootstrapping your way with purchasing nothing but hosting, which is what my wife and I started with. It was $95.40 for 1 year of hosting and a domain name. We used free WordPress themes, and we just used content to grow our business that has now made millions of dollars online. I know you can do it. The path is proven. There are billions of people searching for their specific needs. And sometimes we find content, other times we don't. You might think that the VR niche is saturated. You maybe don't know anything about VR. There's a lot of gamers making a lot of videos about VR, and here I am looking for the right VR headset for me in my exact situation, my exact world. Not one post showed up. There is opportunity all over the place. And the cool part is you can find a niche that at least intrigues you, that you find interesting, that you find curious. Maybe you love camping. You're like, man, that'd be kind of cool to go out and test new gear and talk about the different camp knives that you've used and the camp stoves and the hatchets and the tents and all the different things that you use. Maybe you hate camping and you love beauty products or fashion products, right? You can find these things that that you enjoy, and you can turn that into a really cool way to share your knowledge, to kind of through a tax deduction, go purchase new things, try new things, research new things, play with new things, write about new things. It can create a really cool lifestyle business. And on that note, I want to share that I have a series of videos that's going to teach you how to choose your niche. Again, 100% free. If you haven't noticed a pattern, everything on this channel is free. I'm not going to pitch you a paid course here at all. So that video will be linked to below. And that's really the next step. If you're like, this is great, I love it, you need to choose that area of the world that you're ready to go all in. It could be sim racing, could be lawnmowers, could be weed whackers, it could be kitchen equipment, it could be kitchen appliances, whatever it is. It needs to be a little bit of a reflection of your business, of your life, not business. It needs to be a reflection of your life and your interests or what you have affinity for. And that video tutorial will walk you all the way through. I have a free course. If you're interested, the free course is how I went from side hustle to $1 million business. It's a 7-step process. It kind of covers a lot of what we covered here with a bit more in depth, and it links you in order to my videos that'll help you kind of understand each of those skills that you need to build. That will pop up as a little book on the end screen, video above, links below. Thank you. I hope this makes sense. If you have questions, that's what the comments are for. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, like it, hit the bell. I got more videos like this coming out, and I know you can do it. So get started. That's the most important thing for you to do, is ultimately get started, publish your first piece of content, get hosting, get going, get rolling, put up your first video. You'll be amazed at what you create. Be patient with yourself and stay focused on giving value to those billions of people who are searching. Okay, that's our job as digital marketers. We give value to others first, and we are compensated through giving great value through those commissions we get on the other end. I know you can do it. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time, and I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.